go on YouTube? Why go on YouTube? Why go on YouTube? Why go on? You're like, hey, what's this big old box, man? What's this big box? What's this big old, what's this big old box, bruv? What's this big old box, bruv? Here, let me give you a little hint. It's not what you think it is. It's not what you'd hope it would. It's not what you'd hope it would be. It's not what you'd hope it would be. It's not that which you hope. It's not that which you hope it would be. It's not that which you had hoped it would have been. It's actually fixing a gripe of mine. Uh-oh. What was that? That was deodorant. Sorry. This is actually fixing a gripe of mine. You see my 15 Pro Max? It's got this nice marathon clothing sticker on it, but it's okay. It's got a nice Thor background, and I've got it blurred. Thor, and I've got it blurred out. See, I've got the live game scores. I don't actually have Game Pass, so I'm just cheapoing it, going the cheapo route. The Google live preview, live score preview, bucks, 60 second timeout, 60 second timeout. But yes, this is actually this model here is the, what was it, like Space Black. This was the Space Black 15 Pro Max, but through my warranty company, replacement benefits program, they have given me let's unbox. I don't even it's got a couple things in there, but I actually don't even want to keep this big obtrusive intrusive box. Very large and annoying box. It's a very large and annoying box. I don't want to actually put this back on the table bare like that, So, just on record that I'm a responsible human being. But I do have a case for this. I do have a case for this. It's actually the same type of case, same symmetry. Have some wear on it, but it's held up pretty standard, pretty well for an OtterBox. It's held up pretty nicely. These things, these devices, I've had this one, this watch Ultra 2. See, it has like a couple little minor scratches on it. I don't know if you can see that one on the side there, but they held up pretty well. But as you can see, no case is not the best idea all the time. So I actually haven't. I haven't done any of the unboxing process. I haven't done any of the unboxing process. I actually haven't done any of the unboxing process. I'm sick. Sorry if you get like a little twang in my voice or anything like that. I'm a little bit sick. It's not an upgrade. Again, it's not an upgrade. It's AT&T certified restored. Shouts out to AT&T for not being the sponsor of this video or anything, but providing optimal service coverage and phone protection coverage. Let me cover these numbers up. See, it comes in like a nicely devised box. They gave me though something I actually wanted in the first go round. You can see there is a difference. This is the 15 Pro Max. But it's the space blue and not the space black, and it's like it's really a step up. It's like a nice step up. The best thing for it though. I think would be to make this blue one here. This darker blue one. To make it like a 512 or a 1 terabyte. Then it would be on par with the best iPhones ever released. Because you could say the 15 Pro Max or 16 Pro are the best black phones they ever made. But what about overall, if it didn't have to be the black one, if you could get like a black 15 Pro Max to be the best of all, I mean a space royal, that would be nice. I'm sure that space royal would be a different shade of blue. It would be a little bit different. But let's get this little paper off. See if I can get a nice sound from it. And let's get this powered on and ready to go. And cool. We've got it set up. We've got ourselves a setup. It says it takes a few minutes, but I'm proud. I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Glad it came so smoothly. It's not the 16, it's not the 17 Pro. It's just the 15 Pro Max, but ASMR style. No more TMC. Hey TMC, y'all send me some stickers, man. No, I need it, man. But yeah, this is just a simple black, nice little black outer box case. You can see the outer box there. Outer box there. I couldn't use my camera, man. Couldn't use my front cam. And that's a no-go, man. It's a no-go. So I got a fully certified, restored. I think that's a step above refurbished. Maybe we can sit here and make some sounds while it sets up. I didn't expect it to take this long, and I did want to bring you some content, some high HQ content. You guys can see that my content has been upped lately. 120 due to the 16 Pro Max, 16 Pro, 120 frames per second mode. It's a really acute jump from the 15 Pro Max. Step down from the 17 Pro Max, 17 Pro. That's obvious, but I'll stick to my prayer and thankfulness of what I do have here today. That's good. I can restore my back tap to my new device. Back tap is cool. Back tap is really cool. Back tap was a nice and interesting feature that was introduced about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago with the 14 Pro Max. But I sound really bad. I would like to get you guys, a good ending, a good solid ending. But I feel like doggish, houndish. I've been watching a lot of like Aussies and Irishmen, checking their accents and whatnot. It's not really the traditional Southern British accent. It's a bit less ideal, but how do you say? I went through a couple of lessons. I can't think of the words. They say they're hard on the R's, and I just can't think of the accent, the tone of voice that it goes through now. Ever. I know that was ever. They're almost like pirates. They use their R's. They're really hard on their R's, ending R's. In which the Aussies, Australians are not. Australian, bruv. But yeah, I'm like dying over here. So let me let you guys go. I was just unboxing this new 15 Pro Max, this new refurbished, restored phone I got from AT&T. From my cell carrier. They're not my sponsor or anything, but they are my cell carrier. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. You can rewatch this. Check how I do things. I'm just here, this is just a little update on something I got, something I needed. That way I can get double the content to you guys. Get the content to you twice as fast. This is my cell hub, since my 16 Pro is paid for and turned off. This is what I use to do the hotspot thing, the hotspot tethering thing. which we know I only get 60 gigs, so I go through it pretty fast. But I plan on, I plan on stepping up my game. When my bills go down, I'll get some Wi-Fi. Then I can game. Then I can do gaming on my channel. But until then, I'm just gonna give you guys a couple more minutes of tapping. Maybe it will finish setting up. Maybe it'll finish setting up while we tap. Maybe it'll finish setting up while we tap. Maybe it will finish while we tap. It's weird. I get less of a grip. I can't tap as well. I can't tap as well with this, caseless version. So maybe fidgeting with the iPhone is a thing. Maybe iPhone fidgets, fidgeters, iPhone fidgeters. Keep in mind, if you fidget with your iPhone, maybe you should keep a case. If you're not very prone to fidgeting, you should, you're good. But I definitely have much stronger of a grip on this broken, cracked screen Pro Max. Enjoy your new iPhone. Enjoy your new iPhone. Connections. Ooh, connections. So maybe my connections are good. Maybe my connections are good. There we go. Bit more of an Irish accent. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. A little bit better. A little bit better. Better. Oh yeah. Okay, let me get these. Let me get these out of the way. But you get the gist. You get my 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 gist. Going through my PI right now. A couple of my cards. Skipping this part. Skipping this process. So you guys can see what the lag is like. If there's a lag, if there's a holdup, from all this content I've been getting you guys. Is there like a cache that's clear? Is there a clear cache? Was there an update? Apple's always updating something, Could be a newer model, different model, less laggy model. You never know. button? What should my action button be? Let's see. Let's do no action. Let's do no action. Let's do no action. Enrolling in the emergency SOS. SOS emergency satellite is really cool. I use that on my 16 Pro. It's really cool. It allows messages and imaging and things like that on no cellular service at all. Like, you could just buy an iPhone and have no service and still get your iMessage across on a satellite. If you're outside, if you're on a camping trip, if you didn't pay your bill and you go camping, there's no worry. You can still get saved. You can still get messages out, get the word out. 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 I could keep this phone and pay upwards of like $310, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe Facebook would give me a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it. I think they're gonna try and get me out of this contract that I'm currently in with it pretty quickly. So maybe Facebook wouldn't work out, but it wouldn't hurt to try. But after a while, I'll even be valid anymore to receive the coverage. But yeah, I'm gonna let this restore. I'm gonna let you guys go to sleep. Sleep. I just wanted to bring you my 15 Pro Max. I know it's boring. I know it's old. I know it's 4 years ago. But I just wanted to bring you my updated version of my 15 Pro Max. 256 gigabyte, 256 gigabyte, 256 gigabyte, 256 gigabyte. Just let me know there's a device added to my account, so that's definitely my cue to go. Definitely my cue to leave. Definitely my cue to leave you guys alone.